Tonight's third race has a field of 5. Lining up in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's return to track announcer Vance Cameron.
Brigus, Little Leroy, Mappo O'Reilly, Almost Amos, Wizard. Top of the stretch. Now approaching a start. Rough and pacing, Brigus up the rail, Little Leroy leaving out, Mappo O'Reilly 4 wide, that's Almost Amos into the turn. Then the trailer will be Wizard as they move over to the 8th pole, and on the outside, Almost Amos is serious here for Dowling, headed to the lead. Second is Little Leroy, racing from third. That's Brigus in fourth, Mappo O'Reilly, and Wizard trails 5th. It's given go time on the front end. Here comes Little Leroy back to the point in line to Kenny Murphy. Second is Almost Amos. They were at the quarter mile in 28 and 4. Racing from third is Brigus. Mappo O'Reilly rounds the turn 4th, and the trailer, that is Wizard. Off the paddock turn, and they straighten down the stretch in straight alignment. The field of 5 led to the half by Little Leroy and Kenny Murphy. Second is Almost Amos, racing from third. That's Brigus. Then in fourth, Mappo O'Reilly. Wizard trails 5th into the turn off a half mile of 58 seconds flat. Little Leroy the leader. Going to the 5/8 on Almost Amos second. Brigus continuing third. Mappo O'Reilly 4th and Wizard 5th. They go to 3/4 next. Little Leroy the leader. Almost Amos at the rail second. Brigus is on the outside and moving third. Mappo O'Reilly on the outside 4th. Wizard is 5th at 3/4 in the books. Little Leroy was there in 1:28 flat. He'll lead around the top turn for the final time. On the outside, Brigus second. Almost Amos in the pocket third. Mappo O'Reilly 4th. Wizard 5th. They're homeward bound. Little Leroy the leader. Brigus on the outside. Almost Amos in the passing lane. It's Almost Amos for Dowling on the line. Brigus was second. Third is Little Leroy. And the time for the mile, 1:57 flat.
Here comes a slow-mo replay brought to you by Universal Media for tonight's third race. Little Leroy insisted on cutting this one, 28-4, 58, 128. Here's the stretch drive, and Almost Amos got a perfect trip here with David Dowling, our leading driver in the bike. Gets the job done up the passing lane here tonight in 1:57 flat, 5th win of the season, 7th career for Almost Amos. In for second is Brigus with Little Leroy third. It's 4-1-2 unofficially. In tonight's third race, we'll see Almost Amos and David Dowling in the winner's circle next.
Almost Amos goes to the third race winner's circle by pacing gelding 4 by All Bets Off from the Western Ideal Dam. Gotta Love Her, owned by Darla McCachran of Summerside and Zoe McCachran of O'Leary. Bred by Brad Wilson of Kamlaki, Ontario. Trained by Dwayne McCachran. David Dowling will guide him to victory on this night in 1:57. Almost Amos in the third.
Windermere